Okay, this is my third time going through doing this. I gotta make sure that I speak up because my voice isn't getting picked up. So we're just gonna zoom through this, be real quick from the vulnerable games. We're gonna go in order. Yesterday was a good day. Um, didn't do the breakdown for Twitter. I did it on Twitch. Kind of long though, but little intro or little update for you guys. We do have notifications. You click the notifications under the picture, you get notifications for when these lineups drop. Click the notifications here on the batter. You get notifications for when they hit a home run. Same thing for over here in the odds. Whenever you click on the bell, it tells you when lineups drop. And then if you click on full slate, you click on HR alerts, it tells you of every home run. So if you want every home run to be uh sent to your screen, like push notifications, you can go ahead and enable that and it turns on all of the live home runs. So whenever somebody hits a home run today, you will get notifications. I'll get notifications to my desktop. I already have it turned on my PC, but just wanted to introduce that because this was wanted to repeat that because this was introduced in the last stream or a few streams ago or breakdowns ago, and people seem to forget the stack. Um, People been utilizing the board actually, so I've moved the stacks from the board and moved it to over on the picture as well. So you can see it in the board. You can see it right here. Click on the picture and see your stacks. And you can also click in the stacks tab and see all of the stacks, which is very, very helpful. Somebody pointed this out in the stream a few streams ago. So I'm doing this to move this over for them. One thing I personally want to do one day is use the analyzer, the group analyzer. I haven't came in here and used this yet. I used the board, somebody introduced it and it was pretty nice. Haven't used the streaks, but I've pretty much used every tab, projectiles, quick tag target is every day. Um Best spots to look over some things, scout as well, odds. Use every tab besides these two. I haven't fully utilized these two tabs back here. So we'll maybe take a day and utilize those two tabs. But without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this video. Like how I said, my second take on this. So this part is definitely gonna be super quick. The very first vulnerable game that we have for the day, um, that starts is the nope, it's the Cincinnati versus San Diego. Who we had was Jackson Merrill, Gavin Sheets, Money Man. Then we have JJ Blade. No, we have Sal Stewart, JJ Blade, the Spencer Steer. You can take Nate Lau on the straight if you want to. Take Ty France on the straight if you want to. Ty France is in the top stack, but we have Gavin Sheets, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado over here. It was JJ Blade, um, JJ Blade, Sal Stewart, and see all the people, but JJ Blade is our favorite. Sal Stewart is our favorite. JJ Blade is second. Spencer Steer is third. Jesus. Now going over to Philly versus Toronto. Jesus Luzardo is very vulnerable, gives it up a lot. Um, Super low K rate as well. Only crossed it one time. So gave up 3 home runs one game. So we were liking Akamoto, Springer, and Valenzuela as a sleeper if you want to. Mainly them three though, or two. Valenzuela as a sleeper. Over here, it was Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper. We know that these two are our chalks. So what I went with was Stott, Garcia, boom. Those are our three. This pitcher is super vulnerable as well. Low strikeout rate, gave out of home 5 games. Liking that. Over here, the Milwaukee versus Athletics. Think nope. I got the hiccups every time I start recording. I get the hiccups. Shout out Imanaga versus Colorado. We got Hunter Goodman, uh, Ezekiel Tovar, and then Hunter Goodman, Ezekiel Tovar, and no, yeah, my bad. Hunter Goodman, Ezekiel Tovar, Cole Carrig is a sleeper. Take TJ Rumfield if you want to, but he don't really hit off lefties. Could get it going. It's 14 miles, well, 17 miles an hour going to right field. Then it starts to die down. When it starts to blow in, and then it starts to blow towards left field. So can see potentially a derby in here. Can just see the balls completely die down. Um, Over here from the Chicago side, Michael Lorenzen is pretty vulnerable. Gives up a lot of home runs as well. 4 home runs the past 5 games. So I will say Ian Happ, or who I went with was Ian Happ, Suzuki, and PCA, I think it was. Yeah, Ian Happ, Suzuki, PCA. That's the three we were going with from this side. And then the stack over here is Hunter Goodman, Cole, Ezekiel Tovar, TJ. And moving over to Milwaukee versus Athletics now. It says Shea, Tyler Soderstrom, Jonah Heaney could be a straight bet, but it Kurtz those three. No, we said Shea. We didn't even say Shea. We said Tyler Soderstrom, Nick Kurtz, and Zach. You could take Shea. He's the chalk. That's the reason why he wasn't on there. But Jonah Heaney, Nick Kurtz, and Zach Geloff. Tyler Soderstrom, is a heat check. They are playing in the minor league field, that Las Vegas field, or Las Vegas Park, I should say. And it is super small, high altitude, wind blowing out as well, 11 miles an hour. It's blowing in, actually, sorry. So it could potentially deteriorate something. Over here, we had Jake Bowers, Bryce Harang, and Gary Sanchez. Those were our three. Now, going back over to this game, it was just your top three. Junior Yandy, Jonathan Aranda Jr. is the favorite for today, facing the bullpen pitcher. Boston, we had Jaron Duran, William Brew, and then Wilson Contreras. New York Yankees versus Cleveland. Had Andrew Martinez, Rice Hoskins, J Round. Take Cal if you want to. Over here, we had Ben Rice. Ben Rice is a chalk, so we had Paul Goldie, Paul Goldsmith, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger, literally in that order. Those are our stacks as well. Their bullpen is super vulnerable, but they can get it done. Washington versus San Francisco. Now we know that this game gives it up to righties. So I would just say Casey Smith, Eric Hayes, potentially, and Willie Adames. Mm, Jonah Cox did try to fly out as well. Willie Adames does look nice against the pitch mix. Yeah, let's just go with Victor Barracuda. They just go a few days ago. Yeah, but we're just gonna go. Bryce Eldridge can do like as well. Bryce Eldridge can be a heat check. Casey Smith, Eric Hayes, Willie Adames. Player heat checks for sure. This side, Robbie Ray gives it up to righties as well. 13 of righties, 0 the lefties, 4 the lefties, 31 of righties the past 2 years. So can see a James Wood bomb, but I haven't faced them. CJ Abrams, well, they have faced them, haven't got a hit off of them. Uh, I'll personally say Curtis Mead. Yep, there it goes. Curtis Mead, Ruiz, and then Jacob Young. Curtis Mead, Ruiz, and Young. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Them three. It's Cincinnati versus San Diego. So Chicago. I mean George Kirby versus Baltimore. Brandon Young versus Seattle. Four the lefties, three the righties, 13 the left, nine the right the past 2 years. So um they keep not playing Adley for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the money grabbing, like in Adley though. Um, he has one off of him as well. Joey Mayo is a heat check. Cowser has a hit. Gunnar Henderson has a home run off of him as well. I feel like that is actually nice. Adley Rushman, Pete, and Gunner. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Going over here to Tiny. You know, if we can take his case for sure versus Pittsburgh. Uh, take your top three. Not really touching anybody else. You could potentially see Spencer Hortz, but I'll just say B Loud, O'Neal Cruz, Ryan O'Hearn. If O'Neal Cruz plays for some reason he didn't play yesterday. So if he don't play, well, even if he do play, these two are kind of your chalk. I'll just go Ryan O'Hearn, Spencer Hortz, and then Jared Jones versus the Dodgers. 10 the lefties, 10 the righties, two to the left, zero to right. Um, Matt no prior plate appearances against them. Same thing with Don Russian. My bad for clearing my throat in your ear. Same thing for Andy Pajes. Who else? Kyle Tucker. Haven't faced this pitcher yet either, and Will Smith haven't. But Will Smith has a hit. Freddie Freeman has a hit. Mookie Betts, no hits. So it could just be a Freddie Freeman. Mad Max and Paez again. Yeah, go with the three that we had yesterday. Or you can go Mad Max, Andy Paez, Otani as well. Those are three. All right, Arizona versus Miami. We have Ryan Nelson on the mound, gives it up to lefties and righties. Now, day late for sure. Kills the fastball. Liam Hicks. We have Ruiz on the up to bat as well, but we have Stowers, fastball killer as well. Liking Stowers, liking Liam Hicks. Also have Xavier Edwards who fucks the pitch mix up as well. So Roberto Hernandez, we know has been doing this thing the past few games. On the Norby, we know we got a lot of people on this team. So I'll say personally, Xavier Edwards could be the long shot slash sleeper, and just Liam Hicks, Cal Stowers. Ryan Nelson is very vulnerable, though, like super vulnerable. Ryan Gusto, bullpen pitcher. Got y'all. I had to stretch. Yeah, he's a bullpen pitcher. He gives up 14 to lefties, 3 to righties, nothing to lefties just this year, nothing to righty. But lefties is getting more bases, so it could be Corbin. Could be Corbin, Cattell. Run your heat check on Marino. Corbin. Probably just be them two. And over here's Liam Hicks Towers, Xavier Edwards. Hey Gabriel Marino on a heat check if you want to. Or you could take Nolan Arenado as well. Don't look that bad against the pitch mix. Um, gonna take a while. Don't got all day. Minnesota versus Detroit. Uh, Detroit pitchers TBD. Well, Minnesota pitchers TBD. 9 times out of 10, you already know. Ding ding man. Ding ding motherfucking man. Take ding ding man, bro. Um, Harry Carpenter, Mr. Barry Bonds, Barry Barpenter, um, Barry Carpenter, however you want to say it. I know people love calling this man Barry Bonds though. And then Spencer Torque could be a nice pick. Riley Green. Know that they all got some hot bats, so figure out who the pitcher is. Come back in here. Rainbow Valdez versus Minnesota gives it up to righties. You already know who it is. Big Bucks truck. Big Bucks truck. Barely striking out against the pitcher as a 22% K rate. My boy Brooks Lee haven't faced him if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 3 at bats, haven't struck out. Josh Bell has a home run against him, so you can't take him for a heat check. Uh, I'll personally just say Josh Bell. Byron Buxton. And Royce Lewis is a Byron Buxton, Brooks Lee, Royce Lewis, Josh Bell. Josh Bell, Byron Buxton. Rainbow is somewhat vulnerable. 2 home runs the past 5 games. So keep that in mind. St. Louis versus New York Mets. Pretty self-explanatory. Gives it up to lefties and righties. I'll say from this game. Juan Soto for sure. Day late. Hmm. Just trying to look over everything real quick. Jared Young could do it today. Mark Vientos has a home run off the pitcher though. Has a walk, one home run. No launch angle though. Wind is blowing out to center field. That is a slight little boost to the bats. Francisco Alvarez has hits. Marcus Simeon did fly out 407 or 411, 401, something like that. So that's 348. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. He has the launch angle in the pool though, like in Marcus. From Marcus back. From MJ. Um, I mean Marcus and Mark Vientos. That's right. And then of course Juan Soto, we can play him, but he's like our chalk for today. Yeah, it's probably just go with them three. Marcus Simeon, Mark Vientos, Juan Soto for chalk. If you're not feeling chalky today, you can go Carson Benji. Yeah, you can go Carson Benji. Moving to the next game, Texas versus Kansas City, Mackenzie Gore. Decent pitcher. We gave up one home runs past 5 games. 6 to left, 20 to right. So we kind of want a righty. Come in here and look at Salvi, look at everybody else, and move to the next game. Definitely could heat check your boy. Jack. Uh Bobby, Alvin, oh, looking on Salvi, and then Dale Garcia, 7%, grade 50. Not really old, but I'm Texas side. They didn't do nothing yesterday. 2 to left, 5 to right, 23 to left, 11 to right. So possibly Jock Peterson. We're going with JP as a kind of a high K rate. Well, that's actually decent. 35. Not bad. Or Seager has one off the pitcher as well. Could definitely take Corey over to Jock. And then go with Wyatt or Wyatt Lang. I mean, Evan Carter or Wyatt Lang for. Yeah, just go with them three for now. Jack Peterson, Corey Seager, and then I never said the last one. Josh Strong, yeah. Corey Seager, Jack Peterson, Josh Strong. Over here, Atlanta, Chris Sale is on the mound. You can take his K's. Um, the Dodgers, think we did that game. We could take his K's for sure. Oh, Tiny could take his K's. Should be able to get you 6. Chris Sale should be able to get you 8. Um, can't do the Atlanta side because they have no pitcher, so we just start with Chris Sale. And can't even really do him. Just take your top 3. Randall has cranked off level. Has 2 home runs off of him, so could be your go-to from that game. Olsen hasn't faced him yet. Miguel hasn't faced him yet. I don't think either. So Brandon Montgomery could be the other person that does it. We now have the Montgomery brothers, and no, they are not brothers. They just have the same last name. Um, but yeah, you know from this team as well who to really take. Well, can't say that because we don't know the picture, but yeah. Iowa, Colorado did that. Milwaukee versus Athletics did that. Houston, yeah, Houston. LA. I think that's where I'm at. Kind of lost track. I was doing this in like a orderly fashion. Oh, Foster Griffin. Did I say? I think so. 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 We gonna move though. Um, my bad. I'm having a brain fart. Can't do Detroit side. We did Minnesota for sure. Um, just double checking and jogging my memory. Byron Buxton is our chalk. Cody Brooks Lee, Josh Bell from that side. Or was it Cody Clemens? No, it was Rice Lewis actually. Brooks Lee, um, Josh Bell, Rice Lewis. Buxton is the chalk though. You could take Buxton for sure. Can't do Detroit side. Philly, we said Bryce Harper, Cal Schwarber is our chalk. We're going Garcia, Stott, Bone. Over there, we said was doing Akumoto, Brandon Venezuela, and George Springer. Arizona, Miami, Liam Hicks, Al Stowers. Over here, Corbin Carroll, Cattell, and Fargus. Potentially Nolan Arenado. Otani K's. You take Bilal, O'Neal Cruz, Ryan O'Hearn, take your top three. Spencer Hortz for a sleeper if you want to. Just one touch. Otani would take the K's. So Andy Pajes, Max Muncy, Otani from over here, or did we say Andy Pajes, Freddie Freeman? It's one of the three. Just jogging my memory. Can't remember where I was just at. Seattle versus Baltimore. I don't know if I was on this game, but Adley Rushman, Sammy Basalo, Pete. We said Adley Rushman, Gunner, then Pete. Um, Brandon Young gives it up to lefties. So we can see that boy Luke do something. Dominic Canzone, potentially if he plays. If either one of these guys plays, Luke, Dominic Canzone. We'll go with who we go with our Julio or Ring. Yeah, I'll go Julio. Just them three. Could take Patrick Wisdom on the straight. Has a high fly ball rate, low ground ball rate. We needed him on a 3-man yesterday as well. Um, Cincinnati said Diego think I did this. JJ Blade, Nathaniel Lau, Sal Stewart. I mean JJ Blade, Sal Stewart, Spencer Steer. Over here was Gavin Sheets, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado, Money Man, Washington, San Francisco. We had Casey Smith, Bryce Eldridge, I think. Casey Smith, Willie Adames, and Eric Hayes, I think it was, or Bryce Eldridge, one or the other. Um, and over on Washington side, we said Curtis Mead, Ruiz, and Jacob Young, if I'm not mistaken. This side, Andrew Martinez, Rice Hoskins, J Ram. We said Ben Rice is chalk, so Paul, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Austin Jr., Yandy, Jonathan Wilson Contreras, JD, and Willie Abreu. Until I think I did that. Having a brain fart again. Did this, was just on that. St. Louis, New York Mets did this. Chicago, Colorado did this. Hunter Goodman, DJ Rumfield, um, Ezekiel Tovar, and Braxton Fulfield. Both for no Cole Carrig, that's who it was. Hunter Goodman, Cole Carrig, TJ Rumfield, and then Ezekiel Tovar, Ian Happ, Suzuki PCA again. Let's see Michael Conforto potentially do something. Said Gary Sanchez, um, Jake Bowers, Price Terang over here is Shea, Nick Kurtz. Supposed to be Tyler Soderstrom, but Shea, Nick Kurtz, and Zach Geloff. Actually, that's who it's supposed to be. Houston, LA. We got Jordan Alvarez. Ski. Well, over here I did Mike Trout, Zach Neto, Wade Meckler. You can do Joe Adele. Well, Joe Adele was the official actually, but if you're not feeling Joe, Wade Meckler is the official. But if you're not feeling Wade Meckler, you can swap him out for Joe Adele. Um, I would say Nolan's not a bad pick. Just be watching for when lineups drop, if he's still available or not. Over here to the Angels. I mean, over here to Houston, we got Jordan, Christian Walker. Gives up mainly to righty, so Jordan can't do it. He's our chalky chalk, but Christian Walker, Shea. I mean Christian Walker, Isaac, not Shea Whitcomb. And then we have has home runs in the vulnerable spots as well. So I'll personally say Isaac, Christian Walker, Cam Smith today. You could take Jordan, he's chalk, of course. But I'm liking Walker, Isaac, Cam Smith today. Reed is decent. Gave up, I think, four, no, three the past 5 games. So that is the full slate breakdown. Going over to the full slate top 10. We have Cal Schwarber, Hunter Goodman, Ian Happ, Corbin Carroll, Bryce Harper, Michael Conforto, Nick Kurtz, Matt Olson, Jordan Alvarez, PCA. From what I can see, could be a Cal Schwarber, Corbin Carroll. Yeah. Ian Happ, it could be these three. You can go Bryce Harper, Michael Conforto, Nick Kurtz. These two is heat checks, Michael Conforto and Nick Kurtz. I don't it Happ went yesterday, but Hunter Goodman did go. So you could go Hunter Goodman, Michael Conforto, Nick Kurtz on the 3-man. Um, could see it happen again. Matt Olson, you can throw in there for a heat check. But that is all. Look at our top 20 for zone 5. We got Gavin Sheets, Ty France, Adley, Sam Salo, Dalton Russian, Andy Pajes, Ruiz, Liam Hicks, Corbin, Carol Cattell, Cal Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Hunter Goodman, Cole Carrig, Ian Happ, Michael Conforto, Shea, Nick Kurtz, Jake Bowers, Gary St. Then they could take everybody in the first spot and put them on a parlay besides Dalton Russian and Ruiz. Probably could, but I'll take Liam Hicks. Both of those, Corbin and Cattell, Andy Pajes, Adley Rushman, Gavin Sheets. Probably do Gavin Sheets, Adley Rushman, Andy Pajes. You know, just take the ones that you're liking from the video or your own personal notes or whatever. James Woods, CJ Abrams, Luke Rayleigh, Cole Emerson, Brandon Valenzuela, Kazuma Akumoto is in it. Then it's 32 passengers who have, I mean, what the fuck am I saying? Not passengers, 32 batters who are in the ISO. Talking about goddamn passengers like they in the car or on the goddamn plane or something. Got Ben Rice. I'm not about to go through all these batters. It's a lot of batters. This can get you your bases. The projections for the day. For pitcher Ks, they got Jake Perkins at 7.4, Chris Sale at 7.2, Reed Detmers at 7, Otani at 6.8, Luzardo at 6.4. I'll take the under on Luzardo 6.4. Haven't crossed that line the past 5 games. I'll say just Chris Sale, Otani. Yeah, those are the main two I'll take for K's right now. Probably see some more, but those are the main two. You could probably take him for 5. Take him for hits or his under. Take him for 5 for sure. Ryan Gusto. Maybe versus Arizona could potentially flash that dangerous though. Dangerous game to be playing. Um, yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Close this out. 35 minutes, super short. Make sure you guys are using your stacks. Correlate everything with your stacks. Yeah, today we have 34.8 projected. We had 34.6, I think, yesterday. So pretty much 35 was projected. Let's see how many did we get. We got 38. So we went over. That's very good. Make sure you guys are running your straights, bases, day lates. Don't just chase parlays. Manage your units wisely. They should be a okay day. It can be better. Um, yeah, stay warm. Stay warm like you guys are fucking up here. It's I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. I said stay warm like you guys are up here, bro. It's not even fucking snowing. What am I talking about? Um, it's raining. That's the reason why I said stay warm. Uh, yeah. Catch a bag, y'all. I'm about to give me some rest, upload this. And yeah, I'll post some slips. Oh, that's one thing we didn't do. Let's go back real quick. Let's backtrack. We gotta get a slip out. You know I can't leave y'all hanging. No, I can't leave y'all hanging. Let's go 100 Goodman a day. We go do one slip. One banging flip. Gonna start with Hunter Goodman, Al Schwarbaum, Hunter Goodman, Al, and potentially take Nick Kurtz again. Not even gonna hold you. Um, Potentially take Nick Kurtz again. Or Bryce Terang if you want to add a little bit more value, but his lines are still tanked too. So that's a nice 3 piece. I'll give out another one since that's kind of like super chalky kinda since the odds are tanked. Let's go Gavin Sheets. Um Actually let's go Liam Hicks. Liam Hicks today. Don't know who's on the mound, but guess what? We don't give a fuck because Taj Bradley is not on the mound. It'd probably be Bailey or Joe Ryan. If it's Joe Ryan, then I'm a little iffy, but I'm still taking Dingler. We can go Liam Hicks, Ding Ding, man. And if we want to, depending on who's over here, and take Matt Olson to add like to get the parlay started. So I'm liking those three. Liam Hicks, Dylan Dingler, Matt Olson. Then we have Cal Schwarber, Hunter Goodman, um, and Nick Kurtz. If you want to mix and match, like swap anybody from those 3 mans, those 2 parlays I just gave you guys, you can. Um, and if you guys want one more, just one more, because why not? Um, let's go with Junior Caminero. Let's go with Junior. This is gonna be like a seller's lay. The people who haven't won in a while. Um, Junior Caminero, eh? Junior. Do we go Jordan against Reed? Let's go Junior. Let's go Cattell. Um, actually, let's go Junior. Corbin. This maybe bite me in the ass, but he does have the high bat. Um, Pitcher mainly throws the fastball. Corbin had dropped his K rate by a lot. 11% barrel. Yeah, let's go Corbin Carroll. Um, Junior Caminero. And for the three-piece biscuit, put the icing or the cherry on top. Andy Pajes Jr. And well, I did say a seller's lay. So let's go Max Muncy. Mad Max if he plays Junior and fuck, I just had it, bro. Mad Max Jr. and whoever I said before that. I cannot fucking remember now. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be the other three piece, bro. I'll figure it out. Make sure that y'all play that whatever that last one, cause I really liked it. I just can't remember it. But yeah, now that's all. I'm taking my ass to bed. 42 minutes. We out.